Hey everybody, welcome back to the gigantic big box collection. Did you see the big box? There she is over there. Oh my gosh, it's a giant big box, 30 inches by 20 by 20 basically. And this episode will be brought to you by Kroger Seltzer Water. If you haven't tried an ice cold Kroger Seltzer Water, lemon lime, only get the lemon lime flavor, all the other ones suck. It is so good and it's refreshing in these hot days of summer. I'm going to put that over there so I don't spill it on my cars. I'm going to back up a little bit here. Get started on this. Yeah, it is hot this week. 95 degrees every day, but fortunately my wife bugged me long enough that I finally got around to installing central air conditioning. And I did it myself because I can't afford to pay anybody to do anything. So here it is, hot heap. Let's get started. Oh my God. Oh, it's gorgeous. Wow. Wow, it's gorgeous. Now, of course, every time I get a collection, everything looks super duper good here, but I'm wearing these reading glasses. I call those my old man reading glasses. I have another pair over here that's, look how powerful they are, 2.75. Look at these. I picked these up at the store, and what it allows you to do is it allows you to put your face like 8 inches from the screen and still be able to focus in and see what you're doing, get a better idea of what you're looking at. So I'll give you an idea. Typically when I put a car up in the video, they will look really fabulous. And on first glance, pretty much every Hot Wheel does look really fabulous. But I don't know if we can get close enough to focus on this particular car. But let's take a look a little closer for a second. And you will find, let's see, right about there. Okay, can you see it? There's actually chips and rubs all around the fender, all around here. And around here and all around here, this wheel is kind of dull. This one's nice. This one's nice. That one's nice. Pretty much. Base is not decent. Nice, not perfect. And the top, the motor is a little dull. Now you can polish off the top of the motor if you want it to be a little more shiny. Otherwise, it's generally good overall. And now the hot heaps you really got to watch because a lot of times you'll have corrosion along this lip edge here underneath the window. This one's good. And sometimes you get corrosion down in there and down in this fender. I don't know why the hot heap does it so much, but anyway, this one is a kind of a light olive. I like to call this color olive green because it leans more towards green than gold. And you know, from a foot away, it looks perfect, but it's not perfect. And when you take a picture of it, you can really see the flaws. But since the color is good overall, you don't see really any toning. And when I say toning, what that means is like, so this is dark. This actually matched at one time. But just like when you polish brass and then you let it sit for a while, it turns dark. That's what the metal underneath the paint does. Now, they didn't really plan on these things sticking around forever. If you look at this antifreeze Lola, you'll see how pretty that is right in there, pretty lime. And then here it's cloudy. It's got a cloudy look to it. And that is what happens to Hot Wheels over time. That's what happens to them. I'm going to put that one there. Get my glasses on. Let's go ahead and start pulling out some cars. Whoa, for a second there, these glasses I put on, they're just so powerful to make me dizzy. Let's see now. This one's a Lotus Turbine in the Aqua. That's just kind of a run-of-the-mill car. No big deal there. Aqua Lotus Turbine. There are some neat colors on the Lotus Turbine. I've got a lavender Lotus Turbine that came in a collection. It's real cool. Not sure if it was supposed to be that color or not. The Sand Crab, I can feel it there. In red with a couple of flower decals on it. Pretty darn nice. Now this car, I don't see any nicks or scratches on it. Usually there's scratches along the side there. It's kind of a nice red. It's evenly a little darker than normal and quite pretty. So we'll put her over there with the flower power section. Get a flower power section going. And here we've got a Woody wagon, classic 31 Ford Woody. Let's see what color. Oh yeah, look at that. A nice light shade of green. Nice light shade of green. Very nice. Woody wagon, if you look really close, you'll see little wear there, wear around the front edge of the fenders. But as long as the color is clear, you can't really complain too much. I'd put a new wheel on that one, a replacement wheel right away. That one just doesn't look good. So we'll, typically, let's see what cars. The 36 Ford Coupe has the big wheels. These big wheels are They're a little hard to get, and the medium ones on the US wheels are kind of tough to get replacements on. This feels like a paddy wagon. Paddy wagon doesn't have too many variations. There's a stripe from something. Oh, there's a stripe from the school bus there. 854 CI cubic inches. The paddy wagon has a couple of variations. The US model comes in either gold or silver. The silver's much harder. This back painted silver is harder than the gold. And then it comes in a Hong Kong version that has a blue window on the paddy wagon. The paddy wagon and Red Baron, everybody is familiar with those two models and definitely love them. This is, I think this is an iced tea. Matter of fact, I think this collection has 2 iced teas. And let's take a look. Oh, this one has bad rear axle right there. The way the iced tea works is there is a piece of clear or white plastic that goes all the way up and down here. Looks like a stick of bubble gum, and the wheels are embedded in it originally, but then because over time something happens to the plastic and they weren't really set in there very well, then the whole axle will come loose, because the axle is just straight across there and it's supposed to be buried in the plastic, but it comes loose and then you end up with a low sitting in the back there, which it kills the value of the car. But it still looks nice, so it displays well, at least. And here we got a Mudmobile. Boy, a nice nice group of cars here with different years, 68 to 71. And here we got the Aqua Mudmobile, the most common. That's kind of unusual to see a flower power on a Mudmobile, but we can take that off pretty easily on the plastic. Just soak the plastic in water and that'll come off. You can also soak Hot Wheels in water a little bit and get the flower powers off if you want to, but they tend to leave a circular stain, so not always a good idea. Now this Aqua is darker than most. It's generally got a toning all about it, but it looks nice. It's a little different than, I haven't had a Mudmobile in my collection for a while. I think I'll just put that in there. Here we got another. Another Woody Wagon coming up here. Woody Wagon. Let's see what color we got. Purple. Ah, purple's always popular. It's always popular. This one with the brown interior, smooth top. Of course, it comes with either a smooth or a textured top. Brown or white interior are 2 possibilities on the Woody Wagon. I'll put it right there. Purple Woody Wagon. And this one, oh, I can see it sticking out here already. It's a silhouette in green. It's funny, the green is very often has that dark interior. I see it more than white, I think. Silhouettes tend to get their tires taken off them, swapped onto like a Camaro, because this is the exact set of wheels that goes on a Camaro. So Silhouette being not that popular, they tend to lose their wheels to better cars. So let's see, this one, ooh, this is big. Tow truck, all right, tow truck. Bring them on home with the tow truck. My sister-in-law had to bring her car home with a tow truck yesterday. Oh dear. Hey, look at that, a green tow truck with the towing device on the back. You know, you just whip this up, put that on your car and tow it away right there, just like that. Very nice. Very nice. Nice spring. Really lovely. Lovely. Put it over there by the ambulance and tip out the next car. Up to 8 minutes here. That's pretty cool. I like doing these. Oh dear, what is this? This is a Python. A Python. Maybe it's, oh, it's green and missing the motor. Well, you can always put another motor in there, but it is a nice green. I'm not sure how hard green is to get, but you know, USA Pythons, they just don't come along every day, especially as nice as this one. Just needs a motor. Just have to find another Python that's not as nice looking, it doesn't deserve to have a motor, and put it in this guy who, I think he deserves to have a motor with all these green cars out here. Next tray, next tray. Make some space. Make some space. Beach Bomb, oh my goodness, Beach Bomb. Pink, no, it's blue. With your little flower powers. Nice set of boards, a little bit. Got a little bit of wear on the edges of those, but decent little beach bomb. How's my autofocus working? Is it working good? There we go. See, this is why I use this particular camera. It's actually my phone. It's a Galaxy Note 8. It's got the best camera ever made on a cell phone. Better than Apple. Actually, the Apple phones have a little bit better video quality, but they just don't have this focus system that is available on the Samsung Note 8 and also the 7 series, which is the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge. So it has the ability to do this. Isn't that cool? That is cool. That is cool. And I tell you what, these cell phones cost me a fortune. I hate that. Splitting image. Splitting image. Oh, that one's nice. That one is nice. And I got a ton of splitting images. This one's nice. Well, take that back. It's okay. Probably swap these wheels on it. Wasn't there a car over here that needed a wheel? Yeah. That one right there. You know, I'll show you how easy it is to swap a wheel. I do it like this. I put my finger in there. Now I wouldn't do that on every car, but on the let's make sure it's a hub wheel. On a Woody, I can pull it off just like that. Okay. And then I can pick myself up a splitting image. That's got a nice wheel. That's better than that. And boom, off it comes. Put that down. Here she goes. Right back on. Get my fingernail down in there. And boom, Woody is set to go. Looking good, looking very good. It's just that easy. Now, it's better to use like a needle nose pliers and you just put it in there and rock them back and forth. But I will tell you, you don't want to do that on Hong Kong wheels. You could do it on this beatnik probably, but when it comes to like a Barracuda or Mustang or something like that, it's better to cut the wheels off with dike pliers or diagonal pliers, I think you call them. This next car is a Peeping Bob. I do like Peeping Bombs, and it's rose. Look how pretty that is. Got beautiful color on the body. Dull base, unfortunately. I like them shiny myself. That's right. So you save a lot of money if you're not quite so... If you don't get hung up on the shiny bottom, you can save a lot of dough because they're cheaper if they're dull. They're dull. Okay, another sand crab. That'll make 3. How about blue, maybe? Blue? No? Blue? Nope. Magenta. Ooh. Very nice magenta. Look at that. Light magenta. Medium magenta. So pretty. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow. Next one up. Indycar. Bravo Repco. How about purple? Nope. Blue. Blue. I can pretty much guess the car coming out of the package, but I can't guess the color. I didn't memorize the collection. You know, when you're making an offer on a collection, you just look at it and see what's good and what you really need. And the kind of cars that, you know, you're looking for something that you need. This is a Firebird? Yeah, I think it's a Firebird. Okay. Olive Firebird. Yes, sir. Surprisingly, not very popular and fairly plentiful in the Hong Kong olive. Had a bunch of them over the years. Maybe I'm thinking of the Olive Custom Corvette. That one is not very popular. The Olive Custom Corvette in the Hong Kong variation, for some reason, is just not as popular. Got 2 more cars in this bin. 2 more cars in this bin, and then I think I'll probably go back to the project I was working on, which was Johnny Lightning. Got a bunch of them around here. I've been buying them over the years, but just putting them aside. What is this? It could be a Mustang. Let's see. Could it be a Mustang? It could be. Oh, it is a... No, it's a Barracuda. Gosh, that's the 3rd time I've said Mustang when it was a Barracuda. That's crazy. And she's pretty clean. It's got a little darkening here and here. A little hazing up there. Hazing on the side. Not bad. Good little beatnik. Or, good little... I can't even say custom Barracuda for some reason. Hood opens fine. It's not broken. Decent wheels. That one needs to be swapped out there, as you can see. That's where these Dioras come in handy. If you get a beat up Dior, pretty much if the Dior paint is beat up, the wheels a lot of times will be in perfect shape, and you just grab the wheels off of there, put them on here, and it will really make a big difference on this model. That one's fine. That one's really good. That one's good. And that one's bad. You got to really be careful on the Barracuda though, because sometimes you can pull that white hub off, and that is not something you want to do. I don't recommend that at all. Let's see, there's a pretty full tray, some half trays. Let's open up a few more. Let's see, we're at 14 minutes. Nope, I'm going to have to wrap it up. 14 minutes. I'm not going to be making videos over 15 minutes. That's just crazy. So thanks for joining me for part 2 of the Giant Redline collection, which also features Matchbox and Johnny Lightnings and a couple of sets and things, which we'll go through all of those. And thanks for joining me, and you didn't have to look at my face today because I don't want to shave, and I look terrible, so you just look at the cars. They're beautiful, aren't they? Woody, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at these greens in this collection. This is what really got me. Greens, greens, all these greens. You know, some people collect only one color. Green would be an excellent color to collect by itself, or have a row of them, or whatever. And just ever how you want to collect red lines, there's a million ways to do it. There's a million, not a million red lines, there's at least 120 different models, and each one comes up into 16 colors or more. Some come in fewer colors, like the Indycars, usually more like 8 colors. But just think of all the Hot Wheels, and every single one of them looks different. That's what makes the hobby of redline collecting the #1 hobby in the world. That's what I think, and thanks for joining me.